I've got a good idea for you today. Think about what you can do rather than what you cannot do. I know we're all confined. COVID has changed everything. It's affected all of us. But today I challenge you, think of what you can do today rather than what you can't do. One of my favorite people, Colonel Tom Schaefer, passed away 4 years ago. But when I heard his story, I was so inspired by him. He was one of 52 hostages taken in the Iranian hostage crisis in the late 1970s. And he, because he was the highest ranking military official of the 52, was in solitary confinement. He was held captive 444 days. And Tom is an example of a person who, when he was in solitary confinement in Iran, thought about what he could do rather than what he could not do. I mean, it would be endless to think about what he can't do. But when he focused on what can I do here, he really rallied around three things. He wanted to be able to get his hands on a Bible so he could do more Bible reading. He wanted to learn how to do 1,500 push-ups a day, and he actually accomplished that. And he wanted to learn how to speak German. And it took some doing, but he did all three of those. However, when he learned German, he only learned it out of a textbook and he had no one to talk with. So Tom ended up actually, and comically, when the Canadian military liberated the 52 hostages, they were flown to Germany, and Tom was able to try to speak German to someone. They couldn't understand a word, because some things you can't do by yourself. They're interactive. The Bible says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." So again, be like Colonel Schaefer. Figure out what you can do and get after it. Some spiritual disciplines, maybe projects around the house, catch up on relationships, write a note, read a book, whatever you can do. Think, be active, and focus on what you can do. One thing you could always do is pray. Ask for wisdom for God, connect to the mind of Christ, and do what's right. Thank you for listening today.